The Vivo Y55s is yet another budget Android smartphone vying for space in a crowded market. But at 12,490 rupees, does it have enough features and performance to justify this price? The phone is sleek and light, which makes everyday use pretty easy. However, the design is quite forgettable and we would have preferred a metal back to plastic. The Y55s has a dedicated slot for a microSD card on the top, in addition to the dual SIM slot on the left. The buttons and ports are ergonomically placed and easy to get to. The HD resolution on the 5.2-inch display isn't too bad, but Full HD would have been appreciated. Also, since there's no protective glass, you get a screen guard pre-installed. The navigation buttons aren't backlit and the phone also lacks a notification light and a fingerprint sensor. Powering the phone is a quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 SoC plus 3GB of RAM and 16GB of storage. The phone also supports 4G with VoLTE. The generous amount of RAM keeps the interface running smoothly and multitasking performance is decent. However, there's no getting around the fact that the CPU and GPU are relatively weak when it comes to more demanding apps and games. Vivo's FunTouch OS 3.0 is still based on Android Marshmallow, and the interface takes some getting used to. You get a few common motion and touch gestures and a split screen feature that lets you quickly reply to messages without leaving the video player. The viewing angles and color reproduction of the display are strictly okay, and the loudspeaker isn't very powerful either. The phone can play Full HD videos quite easily though. The rear 13-megapixel camera manages decent daylight landscapes and macros. Focusing is quick too. However, detail levels and colors are a bit of a hit or miss, but HDR mode does help here a bit. Low light shots are somewhat noisy, but this can be fixed using night mode. You'll need to hold the phone pretty steady to avoid blur in this mode. Video recording tops out at 1080p and the quality is strictly average. Battery life is the best part of the Y55s. Despite the small capacity, we still managed to get a full day's worth of usage out of this phone. Charging takes a while though. The Vivo Y55s makes for a decent entry-level smartphone, but simply isn't strong enough to hold its own against its current competition. The Redmi Note 4, Moto G4 Plus and Honor 6X are all much better options at this price and would serve you a lot better. So thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more videos right here and give us a thumbs up, subscribe and follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.